All right, welcome back, everyone. Want to do some full disclosure. So, unfortunately, we don't have the setup at the moment of showing the live category broadcast, but Kip went ahead and rolled the category. One of my co-organizers, with Maniacal, another one of my co-organizers watching. And as you can see, Game 3 is going to be low percent ice. Commentating for you this last match, I'm going to step aside and we're going to have Sire and the Hockey Towner. I'll leave it to you guys to close out this race and have fun.
Thank you so very much, Tracy. It gives me great honor and privilege to be back in the booth. Sire, how you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm glad to join you for a very hype Game 3. The first playoff match going down to Game 3. I'm excited. Are you excited?
Absolutely. The hype is palpable. I think the runners have readied up. We're ready to go. Low percent ice, a truly challenging and punishing category. So everyone should be in for a great viewing experience here.
For sure, yeah. And this series has, I mean, it's delivered so far. I mean, we had a first game bingo. There it looked like there were some issues with the all bosses run, but yeah, now we're finishing low ice. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Absolutely.
Did you catch all
All
of
right.
game two, or?
No, I didn't, unfortunately. I was taking care of some in real life stuff.
Oh,
So I
okay.
unfortunately did not manage to catch the first two games, but I'm here for game 3. There will be a game 3. There is a game 3. We're watching it right now.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a pretty standard opener here for both these runners starting on series station. Gonna have to do the canned Ridley fight and then make their escape. And then the true challenge will begin, as our runners will only collect the absolute minimum items required to complete the game.
Yeah, definitely. I believe correct me if I'm wrong, but they'll only be collecting the required, morph ball, bombs, charge beam, and then because we're doing ice, they'll be collecting the ice beam. Both of the suits, all 3 energy tanks, 2 missile packs, 2 supers, and 1 power bomb, right?
I think that's correct, sire. Yeah, it's
Alright.
definitely a stripped down item loadout. You trade speed for ice, so you get the ability to freeze Metroids. You don't have to rely on power bomb drop, RNG, or luck. But yeah, it's gonna take a lot of shots to defeat any of the bosses.
Yeah, the Mother Brain fight in particular is going to be quite a long one in this category. You have to really keep your concentration. But we're just heading down to the planet here to start. One of the things in the early game you have to concentrate on is breaking your usual any percent route and not picking up extra stuff along the way.
That's an excellent point, sire. You definitely have to avoid, as Kip pointed out in chat, avoid picking up those charge missiles. Avoid a lot of other items that you would normally pick up. No high jump, no speed, nothing. None of the real good movement items. But there's certainly a lot of tech and a lot of strategies per room and throughout the course of the run to make up for those handicaps.
Sure.
Both runners with moonfalls opening in the parlor and then into the reverse climb, aka the fall. So definitely uncapping their fall speed there.
Yeah, game 3, you got to go all out.
Absolutely.
So I think the other night you picked Galamoz to win this series, right?
I'll have to review my notes. I sent them to Kip. I unfortunately couldn't make it into the strat chat, but I believe I did pick Gala.
Okay. Any particular reason?
I think both these runners are really good. It was more of a pick 'em, but I really like what I've seen from Gala. He definitely has a superb knowledge of the game, and but Mr. Guy Average, despite his name is no slouch, he is definitely not an average Super Metroid runner. So really, it's going to come down to execution and a little bit of luck, but should be a very good race. And I think, having not seen them, but just hearing about it from you, Sire, the first two races were pretty darn hype, and it sounds like they were pretty close.
Yeah, the very first race, the triple bingo started the playoffs, and they finished within a minute of each other. Both doing different rows and like I don't even think I think maybe they duplicated one row, but they did very different things, and it was very close. I did miss a bunch of game 2. I was catching some dinner. I think Guy Average died during a boss fight. I'm not sure which one, but yeah. So now here we are.
Absolutely. And we could tell just in this first 5 minutes of this run, both runners with superb climbs, going with right side wall jumps, just really clean movement, utilizing those moonfalls to go down, but then really slick, very crisp wall jumping to make it back up the climb.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, this is going to be quite an interesting race for another reason too. I mean, we are into game 3, and on to basically the third hour here, where with a really long run like low ice is the third game. I mean, fatigue's going to start to play in it even too. So even if one of the runners might be better at low percent than the other, can they hang in there after a long 2 runs to pull out their best game here in run 3?
That's an excellent point, Sire. It definitely comes down to mental stamina. How cemented is that muscle memory? And this is really where these runners are going to test their mettle. Oh wow, Gala taking a little bit of a lead here. It looks like very clean Bomb Chorizo fight. Guy Average getting the decapitation animation, but Gala taking a lead here, heading back into Parlor.
Yep, for sure.
And for those of you out there in viewerland that are new to the Super Metroid multi-category tournament, this is the first round of the playoffs. As Sire said, the top 16 runners, and the winners of this round will finish in the money. That's right, Super Metroid multi-category tournament 2020 edition has cash prizes generously provided by Bowles Guarana and Mega Cat Studios. So there's more on the line here, Sire, than just pride. There's a little bit of cash, have some walking around money. Or maybe get that big ticket item if you finish in first place.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, getting through the first round, that basically puts you in the money, right? Because top 8, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the top 8 finishes in the money.
Yeah,
you got it.
You gotta get through this round. Do anything you have to.
Absolutely. So both runners finishing up their Brinstar pickups, or I should say their Criteria and Retro Brinstar pickups, now heading into Green Brinstar, utilizing that sequence break, that early Supers Mock Ball. Very nice execution from both runners. Hope I'm not falling too far behind. We're going to go ahead and refresh the stream here. Got to knock the rust off, Sire. It's been a couple weeks since I've been in the booth.
Oh, it's all good. I mean, I think you're at least where my stream is, we're seeing the same thing. Just right through Pink Brinstar, and their first major hurdle, as you mentioned, those charged missiles coming up here in just a second.
Kip, one of the Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go for it.
Kip, one of the TOs and also a participant in this, given the bless RNG and Chad for the charged missile skip, and both runners look like they've skipped charged missiles, so it's all downhill from here. It's all, just put it on cruise control now. The hard part of the run is over. So that's interesting from Gala. Usually see kind of like the mid-air morph into a soft, or a soft morph into a little morph ball roll there in Green Hill, but Gala using pseudo screw attack to great effect, taking no damage.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, both these runners really pouring it on, though. The movement looks extra tight.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's really skipping a beat here. Both of them getting that hero shot up a red tower first try. I mean, this is the top 16.
This is it, sire. This is what we came to see. I mean, we practically have a dead sync heading into power by Alpha PBs here. This is terrific stuff.
Yeah, door for door.
Oh my goodness, the sync is real.
D-boost for D-boost.
Let's go.
Oh man, I mean, this is what it's all about.
Absolutely, it's a gut check. You've already survived two matches against each other. It's tied going into the third, and pick arguably the hardest category in this tournament, in my opinion. As someone who doesn't run anything except maybe any percent, I think low percent ice is definitely hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's that extra bit of restriction, right? I mean, you know, normally in a race, you'd be able to, you know, even if you're running any percent, say, you know, grab an extra pack of missiles or E-tank or some sort of safety in a race. But with low percent ice, you cannot grab any safeties. You have to run all out, and that's just crazy.
No, for sure. So now the moat is a huge obstacle for all runners of all skill levels to get across the moat without speed booster or grapple beam. Definitely challenging. Looks like Gala went for horizontal bomb jump, didn't quite get it. MrGuyAverage setting up for another CWJ attempt. That's continuous wall jump for you out there in viewerland unfamiliar with the trick.
Yeah, and this is a place where Gala's definitely got the edge because MrGuyAverage, I'm pretty sure, runs mostly old route from what I've seen. And, you know, Gala, even in game one, nailed that horizontal bomb jump first try, got it second try this time. Whereas MrGuyAverage, not as familiar. Oh, but nails it like second, third try. That was pretty quick.
Let's go.
Yeah, we still got a race.
That was easy like Sunday morning. That was terrific from MrGuyAverage. He's back in the race. Back in it, heading into Rex ship. Gala, though, going to face the ghost with the most reset runs, Phantoon, the boss of the Rex ship. Who turned the lights off, sire? You gotta get those. Call the electrician. Call the power company. We got ghosts. Gotta get those lights back on.
I'm on the phone right now. Galamoz is making me hold.
He's got his hands full right now. He's got to bust this ghost.
Yeah, and as far as the race goes too, you know, Galamoz looking at good energy, but MrGuyAverage going in a little low. He's gonna have to be more careful.
Yeah, I think the Flames have a pretty low drop rate for large health unless you are in that kind of caution zone for health. But I think that was a mid fast for Gala. A slow fast or a mid fast? I definitely got a fast second pattern. And another!
Yeah, 2 fast in a row. Oh, but gets the super into the wall. Can't quite land it. On to round 4.
MrGuyAverage starting his fight. 62 energy, though. He's got to be careful here. Gala has busted the ghost. Very nice fight from Galamoz.
Yeah, and GuyAverage being careful. Don't blame him. He just took the damage, hit the missiles, made Phantoon fly away before taking any more damage. This should be the last phase, though. MrGuyAverage just got it.
I definitely like the safety play there, not to risk it for the biscuit, as they say.
Oh, you got it. Nice.
Very nice fight. MrGuyAverage showing why he's top 16 material with a textbook Phantoon fight. Ice water in his veins as Galamoz picks up his second and final super missile pack.
Yeah, and just like this series is close, this race is still close, even after Phantoon. No resets, no whammies.
Yeah, it goes back to what you're saying, sire. Like, as an any percent runner, I'm nothing of any consequence. But, you know, I 6 tank it. I pick up 20 to 25 missiles. I pick up 15 to 25 supers, depending on, you know, whether it's daylight savings time or not. And all those comfy items are just gone from low percent. So
I'm right
definitely.
I'm right there with you. I'm usually rolling like 20, 25 power bombs too.
Absolutely. So hats off to these runners. I mean, this is such a brutally hard category, but they're making it look, so far, making it look very, very easy. Maybe easy is not the right word, but making it look very tractable.
Yes. Yeah, and Galamoz having fantastic energy here. Going into bowling with 189. Should be able to take 3 hits if needed.
MGA, MrGuyAverage, with some pinpoint accuracy in this addict, and landing all of his missiles and supers. Very nicely done. And now Gal gets to reflect on whether Rhode Island is a road or an island as he begins the bowling cutscene. But MGA got a little bit of time to make up, but he's definitely pouring it on. He's hitting those afterburners, so he's about to enter bowling himself.
Yeah, and this is a long run, so he's got a lot of time to catch up here. This is not much of a difference or a lead at all. Both of them getting through spikes in 2. Talking about the cream of the crop here as far as running, top 16 for sure.
Absolutely.
So is Rhode Island a road or an island?
You know, I hope Gala contemplated it, because I didn't spend any time contemplating it myself. I had 2 bowling cutscenes almost to sit through, and I didn't even spend any time thinking about it.
Yeah, I guess you've been out of the booth a little while, man.
I know. I'm telling you, we got to knock the rust off. We definitely got to get back in the swing of things. So, MrGuyAverage, Galamoz already picked up that swaggy purple gravity suit. MrGuyAverage finding a stack of pancakes in the middle of the wrecked ship, collecting them, and being gifted that swag suit, gravity suit. Love to see that color. Just a terrific item pickup, smooth movement through water. It's got to be in my top 3 for Metroid pickups. Is the gravity suit.
It's a hot item for sure. You gotta have that gravity suit. I'm not doing any suitless Meridia, that's for sure.
No, for sure.
And MrGuyAverage is still hot on his tail. Just come down the elevator now. Maybe 30 seconds behind. Doing some more swaggy moonfalls.
I just love incorporation like that, though, of moonfalls. It's not just for the reverse climb, and you can use it anywhere where there's a big vertical drop off, but just really nice down red tower, just phenomenal movement from MrGuyAverage. Bold choice to skip Spacer. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. Well, you know, this is a bold route. Low percent is a bold route, so you know, there's gonna see a lot of skipped items.
And I do believe this is like one of the few safeties in low percent, kind of contrary to what I was talking about earlier. Going Kraid first makes it a little bit easier because you get that various suit a lot earlier than if you do the crazy any percent run style.
Oh, that's a really good point. You get better damage reduction against Phantoon, but both these runners showing they don't need to do that route. They can do Phantoon first. Runners of this caliber. Very impressive stuff so far.
All right, so it's time for Kraid.
Good to see that Kraid quick kill.
Oh, text.
Woo! Let's go. That's hot stuff from Galamoz right there. That was a textbook missile Kraid quick kill. Should say missile opener, because there is a missile only. But that was not a missile only.
And MrGuyAverage doing the charge method, mixing it up a little bit. Oh no.
Oh, taking Kraid to prom. Last dance.
He's got Kraid DLC on the mind.
That was really quick to dispatch Kraid, though, with those excellently placed 2 supers to Kraid's gullet. Well done from MrGuyAverage, despite missing that Kraid quick kill. Really nice.
Yeah, that's keeping it calm there. I mean, the Kraid fight with low ammo, low items can sometimes spiral out of control a little bit, but MrGuyAverage keeps it cool and collected. Just pumps him full of 2 more supers.
For sure. Looks like Gala going with the janitor's closet E-tank in Kraid's warehouse, so he'll have to skip either the high jump or the Botwoon E-tank. I would guess the Botwoon E-tank is gonna. Well, no, he can't skip that one because he's got to go through. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, MGA also going with Kraid tank. So
Yeah,
what do you skip? You skip high jump then.
Yeah, I don't think it's very easy to skip that Botwoon E-tank. So okay, well, never mind. I mean, you can skip Botwoon E-tank, but I don't think it's very easy. So I guess Galamoz wanting all that health early, not wanting to take any chances on a death early on.
That was a nice short hop mock ball. Very well executed from Gala.
Yeah. And MrGuyAverage doing the same. Picking up early E-tanks.
And there it is. The eponymous Ice Beam.
Yeah, and that's all, folks, right? For as far as items go for Galamoz, that's his last one because he picked up the tanks.
That's right.
Interesting. MrGuyAverage did not pick up ice right away.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Is he going straight down to Ridley? Going to lower Norfair without ice?
I mean, typically skipping ice is faster. Getting it coming out of low Norfair is better, but and low ice, I didn't know that was a thing. I guess it is.
Wow, that's interesting.
So, because he's gonna, I swear that you always have ice when you do the Ridley fight, right? Yeah,
I've only ever seen it with Ice Beam, so this is uncharted territory for me for sure.
Yeah, Kip and Chad definitely confirming that skipping ice is not a route. Oh, this is not good for MrGuyAverage. That is really unfortunate. This is such a close race.
Well, we'll see how it plays out. I mean, oh wait, I think he may be going back to get it.
Oh, just realized.
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
so we're gonna have a high five right outside of lower Norfair elevator here.
Yeah, I mean he at least he remembers now. Like,
no, for sure, for sure.
It could have been a lot worse. He could have gotten to Ridley and then, however many shots that is.
No, for sure. So you don't want to write him off yet. This could be recoverable for MGA depending on how Gala executes here in lower Norfair. There's still a lot of race left. This is a pretty long category, so I don't think MGA is out of it yet. I think it was a little bit of a mental blunder, but I think he's going to capitalize. He's going to go back, grab that Ice Beam, and continue the run, and just kind of shake it off and just execute, just play the game.
And Galamoz, meanwhile, does get the lava dive, so he is up. And right now has command.
And with a safety save right outside lower Norfair elevator, I like that play from Gala. There's a lot riding on this race. It'd be unfortunate to take a death at any point, but safety save is always recommended. especially in a race with high stakes.
Yeah, I agree. I like the save. You're heading into probably the most dangerous part. You know, I mean, Mother Brain obviously is pretty dangerous in this category too, but lower Norfair with very low items. Yeah, not a place you want to chance it.
No, absolutely. Looks like we got a raid from SpeedGaming 3, the sister channel. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome to Super Metroid multi-category tournament. Race 3 of 3 in this first round of playoff action between Galamoz and MrGuyAverage. The category is low percent ice. And MJ has secured that ice beam, so he's back. He's back in it. Gonna head down to lower Norfair. Galamoz, though, into worst room in the game. Definitely lives up to its name.
Yeah, and really well played there. Didn't get a first try, but didn't have to reset the room. So very well played by Galamoz. Getting a little low on energy, but still, he should be all right.
A whole lot left between him and Ridley. He's got to be extra careful here in Amphitheater.
And here's where I'd be heading over to Firefleet to grab an E-tank, but that's not allowed.
Absolutely. See, as a novice Super Metroid runner myself, I get Firefleet for the way down. I get Ridley tank on the way up. I don't have to worry about health management. It's perfect. But these runners, all they got is those 3 E-tanks, so they gotta manage their health. They gotta manage their ammunition very, very carefully.
Exactly. That's why those tanks are there.
Absolutely.
All right, so MrGuyAverage heading into Lava Dive Part 2, the sequel, the relavaning, whatever you want to call it. Oh, Galamoz taking a big hit. Needs to be careful.
Was that off Red Key Hunter?
Oh
no, he's into Wasteland. Okay.
Yeah, the big side hopper things.
Yep, Skigas, the
Skigas, yep.
leg warmer side hoppers, as I've heard them called.
Yeah. All right, Galamoz gets health bombed, doing a little better now. Look at that, MrGuyAverage with that first try lava dive, man. That's such a bummer he missed that ice beam.
No, for sure. Definitely executing well now. Gal ran into a little bit of trouble there in Metal Pirates, getting health bomb. No super drops from that first pirate, as chat pointed out. So he's definitely got to farm up, but fortunately he's made it to Farmville, as I like to call the room right outside of Ridley, especially in a low percent or RBO match. Definitely lots of farming to be done.
Yeah, he's spent a lot of long nights in RBO in this room.
Just taking constant heat damage, but fortunately the runners don't have to worry about heat damage since they have both suits. But it looks like Gallic farmed up to full soups, opened up the Ghidorah, and now just gonna get just one last little bit of top off here. MGA into worst room in the game. Got to watch out for those pirates.
Yeah, and he's got a weird pattern going on. It looks like he's gonna be using a lot of ammo. Oh, and kills the pirate. That's gonna be a reset, I think. Oh, he's gonna bomb jump. Never mind. Doesn't want anything to do with those freeze strats.
Gal with the special beam combo ice shield opener against Ridley, then switches to straight up power bombs, going for the double hits with those PBs.
Yeah, and Ridley flying right into that second one, which is perfect.
All right, it's a lot of shots are going to separate Gala from our dead Ridley, so let's see what he's got.
Yeah, you gotta be more careful than you've ever been in this Ridley fight. starting off with some good pogo manipulations.
Ooh, MG's got to be careful here. Got to get out of that acid. Whoo, boy, that was close. Great recovery from MGA. Holy smokes. I'm on the edge of my seat right now, sire. This is incredible.
Yeah, this match, I'm almost speechless. I'm just kind of watching Galamoz. He's doing great, and yeah, I didn't even see MrGuyAverage land in the acid. I'm like, just all clenched up on this Ridley fight.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Looking for that color change on Ridley and Gala's for the final phase. Gala's got 10 supers on tap to deliver unbelievable amounts of damage. But Gala with a really clean Ridley fight so far, avoiding the fireballs, avoiding that stupid tail of Ridley's, does so much damage. MrGuyAverage, though, heading into Wasteland, avoiding the Disgigas very, very smartly. Very clean movement.
And he's heading in with quite a bit more health and ammo, so if he has a clean pirate room, he might not need to waste hardly any time farming, which would really be beneficial for him after having to do that backtrack.
No, for sure. So he won't get health bomb. Oh, he got a little health bomb from that first pirate. That's unfortunate luck, but he'll be able to finish off the second pirate in short order. Gala continuing to take to the skies, jumping, weaving, bobbing, ducking, diving, anything to avoid taking damage from Ridley. I think he's taken a single hit off of Ridley. Really nice fight so far, just being a smooth operator, operating correctly, just waiting for that moment to unleash those supers.
Yeah, he's definitely keeping it under control. Very clean fight so far. MrGuyAverage didn't end up having such a great pirate room. We'll need to farm here for a little while.
It's those RNG gods.
Yeah. Oh, taking a tail hit.
Ooh, got Ridley all turned around now, but he's got first color change, or one of the color changes for sure, not the final one. But Ridley definitely increasing his aggression level as he takes damage.
All right, he's starting to pump some ammo. But Ridley going back to swoops. Needs to get a good pogo, I think, before he wants to pump those supers.
Absolutely. Manipulate, get that corner trap, just like a fighting game tournament.
There it goes. Get some supers in. And MrGuyAverage into the Ridley fight, so we've got dueling Ridley fights. But Galamoz is pretty close to the end here. I think that's the last. That's the last throws for Ridley. So.
All right, chat. Give it up for Galamoz with a very, very nice and impressive Ridley fight. Very nice, Gala. But we still got one more runner in Ridley's room that's got to tangle with this crusty space pelican, leader of the space pirates. Ridley is going to go down at the hands of MrGuyAverage's arm cannon.
Yeah, and so far, MrGuyAverage getting some great pogo patterns. Hardly any swoops. Just filling him full of that charged ice beam.
Really nice so far. Gala, though, beginning his lower Norfair escape. It's extra clenchy, given the reduced ammunition and health compared to other routes. He's going to have to be extra careful here.
Yeah, MrGuyAverage still getting pogos out of Ridley. He's doing a great job of keeping this pogo pattern. I think this is the first swoop of the fight. Oh,
that's incredible.
And he takes a hit to it, unfortunately. Oh, and a tail.
And a tail. Oh, really? Tail's going absolutely berserk. Call Deer Force, get a program router. We can hot modify this code. My goodness, take the glitches out.
Where's the crowd control on that?
That was incredible. I've only ever seen that like once or twice. Or you cap off the Ridley glitches, just watch Ridley take a bath into the acid and slide across the screen, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Gala definitely turning on the afterburners here, though, making his lower Norfair escape. MrGuyAverage continues to impress during this Ridley fight, keeping it calm, cool, collected, and just pounding Ridley with those charge shots, stunting on him with that moonwalk.
Yeah, they would still be so synced right now if he hadn't forgotten that ice beam. This fight's been pretty good.
Absolutely, it was unfortunate. I'm sure we'll hear about it in the post-match interview, but yeah, so far still just besides that, just incredible runs from both these runners.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Ridley is getting a little swoopy now. MrGuyAverage does need to continue to be careful here. Looks like he's taking a couple hits.
Gallo with a really tidy lower Norfair escape, though, now going for a quick farm outside speed.
Oh no, MrGuyAverage getting real low on health now.
Oh boy.
Down to 31. This has gotten away from him a little bit. Oh, such a good beginning of the fight. He's almost to the ammo
16.
phase.
Just got to open up with those supers at some point. This is so tight.
Oh no!
Oh, the fireballs. Oh no, MrGuyAverage.
Oh, F's in chat.
That was a tremendous attempt, a tremendous competitor. He's still continuing. He has not forfeited the SRL, so he's going to give it another shot.
Yeah, you gotta play it out.
Yeah, you gotta finish.
I mean, especially with low ice. I mean, Galamoz could still, die to Draygon pretty easily. Dry to Mother Brain. Like, you just take a couple of onion rings and then you're done. So. Gotta play it out.
That's an excellent point. Comes as no surprise, because this is the playoffs, but still hats off to MrGuyAverage for being a tremendous competitor and showing a lot of sportsmanship to dedicating to finishing this run. This is terrific stuff.
For sure. And meanwhile, you do see Gala heading into Meridia here, so on a pretty fast pace as far as this run goes, and actually avoiding all deaths so far. So he's having a great run.
No, for sure. And MrGuyAverage, unfortunately, just getting trolled by these metal pirates. The first one with drops, only giving him 2 supers, having to resort to charge shots to finish off the second pirate.
Gallo waiting for the crab.
Oh man, too good.
There he goes. He's got the platform now. Oh, is it not over far enough? There he goes. That should be fine.
Gal just doing some impromptu interior decorating, maybe redecorating there with that crab, getting just the right platform to make it up Everest here. But MrGuyAverage gonna dust himself off and try again. Gonna go for the rematch against Ridley here.
Yep, round 2. See what happens. I suspect that Ridley will not know what hit him.
Gonna get just mollywopped, just blindsided by MrGuyAverage here in a few moments.
And actually, we do catch Galamoz doing that ice clip. One of the requirements for finishing the game, why it's ice or speed, got to be able to get through that room. So in this category, using the ice clip off of Metroid.
Very well executed. And now Phantoon fight, really well done, landing all those supers, finishing off Phantoon with a couple missiles. Really nice fight from Gala.
Yeah, and keeping all his energy too, which is awesome. But getting no super drops, which is really unfortunate. And there he goes. He is skipping that E-tank. Didn't take him too long either, so guess it's quick enough.
It all makes sense now. No, that's terrific. That's really good.
And yeah, Galamoz, it's taken forever to get up to full supers there. There, now he's got it.
Got full everything heading into Coliseum. MrGuyAverage, though, round 2 fight. Going up against Ridley again. Gonna give him the absolute business.
For sure. Starting off with some more good pogos, and yeah, we're gonna have a Ridley on screen with a Draygon momentarily, so hold on to your butts. Yeah, again, MrGuyAverage so good at keeping those pogos in this early round. I don't know where it went wrong towards the end, but having another good early game against Ridley here.
No, for sure. That great manipulation by MGA. Gal, though, destroying those turrets, about to tangle with Draygon. No Shine Spark possible, since they do not have Speed Booster. You're going to see some ice shields and a lot of ammo. A lot of external delivery. Deliver those super missiles to Draygon's belly.
Oh wow, and he gets gooped with the ice shield on. That's a little unfortunate, but get some good missile drops out of it. And I think Draygon takes the equivalent of about 20 supers, where Ridley is 30, so Draygon fight shouldn't be as bad, but still have to be careful.
Absolutely. MrGuyAverage, though, enraging Ridley here. Ridley definitely coming at him now. But still keep calm, composure, delivering those charge shots, just waiting for the opportune moment to deliver all that ammo.
Oh, Galamoz running out of ammo. Looked like he thought he was close. Now trying to pseudo screw. And Draygon is still not down.
That belly is awfully red, though. Draygon looking like a, Christmas colors here. Bright green, bright red.
Yeah, Galamoz thought he was done and didn't pick up any of the missile drops, and then is sitting on 0. Does finally get some more missiles. But now getting swooped to death. There he goes.
Very nicely done.
MrGuyAverage still getting Ridley pogos.
Yeah, MrGuyAverage looking really sharp against Ridley here. Getting that color change. Ridley increasing his aggression level and his speed of movement. Speed of attacks, I should say.
Yeah, he's got to be getting close again here, and MrGuyAverage getting another good pogo. Not pumping the missiles yet, though.
He's going to wait until he can see the whites of his eyes, sire.
That's what you got to do. One shot, one kill.
That's right. Energy's still definitely looking good for MrGuyAverage. Definitely avoiding that tail. Oh, commentator curse. I'm just going to be quiet about tail hits and damage in general. But MrGuyAverage now switching to supers, delivering all 10 of them and all of his missiles. That's got to do it for Ridley.
Yeah, I think Ridley's dead. And he's just being careful and extra killing him. Yeah, there he goes. Good job,
Wait,
Mr. Guy Average. Finish him
way
that
to go,
Ridley
Mr. Guy
fight.
Average. Chat, give him to tip your caps to this
GG.
runner, both runners. It's a very challenging fight in this category, and both runners did an excellent job there.
And still only one reset on Ridley. I mean, you know, if I were to attempt a lower ice, I'm sure it would be more than one reset on Ridley.
If I started now, I would probably be done by 2021. No joke. I promise. I would just get so frustrated and just walk away from the game for 9 months. But not these runners. These runners don't allow frustration to get the best of them. They know exactly what to do. Well practiced. Very, very good strategies and very good runs so far.
Yeah, for sure. And Galamoz, he is done with the bosses. He is on the way to Torian and the final fight, which is actually a pretty dangerous boss fight in this category. So he's about to face the final boss.
Gallo with an incredible gravity jump there from the left side of Mount Everest to get up and exit through Red Brinstar. Really, really nice. That's a very small window there to make that wall jump after switching back to gravity suit.
Yeah, those high jumpless gravity jumps are very tricky. I'm glad they know all the setups.
Right, you are. So Mr. Guy Average now making his lower Norfair escape, just weaving through this Tuskegee back through Wasteland. And just have to avoid those red key hunters, because they do pack a serious punch.
Yeah, even with all the suits, they can definitely take a bite out of you here. And after a long Ridley fight, you do not want that.
No, for
yeah,
sure.
you got a good pattern there though, where they were all pumped up.
Oh, I love that. Those two bunched together there, you can just blow right by them. Very nice. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good game design, Sire, from the Team Deer Force here. You know, even though you have both suits and you have 75% damage reduction, all the enemies in Lower Norfair just hit like absolute trucks.
Yeah.
So good for casuals, not so good for speedrunners, especially in low percent.
For sure, yeah. And here he goes on to the Three Musketeers. Oh, he does take a hit from the first one. Somehow avoids the other two. Wow.
I think he still had iframes, and then just nice little jumps over, just showing off the skills. Oh my goodness, Mr. Guy Average. Has he got his Jordans on? My goodness, that was awesome.
Gotta pump up those Air Jordans, man. That was crazy.
Oh my goodness, with the midair morph just arcing over him, then having to jump over him again. Oh, that was awesome. That was absolutely terrific. Mr. Guy Average completes his lower Norfair escape. Galamoz, though, is into G4, just waiting for the statue cutscene to end, waiting for that giant statue to disappear beneath the depths so he can enter Torian with a date with Mother Brain. And definitely one of the more challenging last bosses in any game in this low percent ice category. Oh, sorry. I like Chad here. Gonna have to call him Mr. Guy Above Average after that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That seems to be his nickname this at the end of this tournament here. And we'll see if it'll pay off as he heads into Meridia. But yeah, Gala already into the Metroid rooms. Doing some grouping strats.
Going with the risk it for the biscuit here. Grouping strats on the first Metroid room in low percent ice. That is just, I love the guts. I love the guts by both of these runners. This has been terrific. Absolutely incredible. Got a little hung up there in the second Metroid room. I want to see what he's got in the third and fourth here.
Yeah, and he does swing back for that super, so he should be fine. But let's take a look here. And has it perfect going out. 10, 10, 5, and that's all he has, and he'll need every bit of it.
Wow. Just a really incredible run from Gala here.
And the one thing you don't have to be on point with in this category is your baby skip.
I do like to see a perfectly executed baby skip.
And Gallo facing left, never looking back. Don't give me that look back.
Oh my goodness. And MrGuyAverage with a couple of really nice gravity jumps there to summit Mount Everest.
Yeah,
really
his
nice
gravity
movement
jumps,
as he heads into Aqueduct.
His gravity jumps this game have been top rate, like first try every time. His lava dive was excellent. Those ones there. I mean, he may not play low ice every day, but he knows his gravity jumps.
No, absolutely. He's making it look easy like Sunday morning, but nobody told him it was Wednesday night. I mean, it's just incredible stuff. So Gal's got all the doors opened up. He's going to go refill energy and ammunition. Meanwhile, MrGuyAverage has got to do battle with the water snake Phantoon. Going to deliver those supers right to his awful hitbox of a head.
Ah, that was a nice shot, but getting a terrible pattern, having to go into a third round here. Oh, this fight's not going well.
MrGuyAverage channeling his inner Will Smith from Independence Day. Do not shoot that green stuff at me, Phantoon. MrGuyAverage finishing off Phantoon, picking up all those lovely drops. Very nice for MrGuyAverage. Galamoz, though, heading in to do the ice Zep skip. Let's go. Well executed first try from Gala.
And he has to be real careful not to have any of his ammo sniped here. And he does get it.
All right,
we're
chat.
gonna have a mother brain fight.
I know you guys remember your Sesame Street, but let's count in our heads this time. Because there's 200 shots between Gala and the baby cutscene. But he's got 5 power bombs. So we're going to see some ice shields here.
Yeah, I really love this ice shield opener. That's probably one of my favorite things about this category, all the ice shields.
Oh, for sure. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Sire, but they do the same amount of damage as a charged ice shot, but they just deliver them faster. Is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
Right on. That's what we call in the business memory, ladies and gentlemen.
Plus, I'm sure chat will correct us if we're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I could always count on chat to correct me if I get anything even slightly wrong. No, chat, we love you. This tournament would be nothing without viewers like you at home. And we thank you for tuning into this first round playoff action of the Super Metroid multi-category tournament. Galamoz got his hands full against Mother Brain, 200 shots required. MrGuyAverage, though, also with a boss fight of his own, going in against Draygon, opening up with that ice shield.
And again, 2 boss fights going on at the same time here.
This is
Special
terrific.
kind of treat.
This is prime time Super Metroid speedrun action. This is you couldn't ask for more.
Yeah, do not click away. Oh, Galamoz did take a hit there, but he keeps on ticking. Draygon already getting really red for MrGuyAverage. I think maybe one more pattern and it might be done.
I love this management of those bombs that Mother Brain drops by Gala. Just really, really tight execution with his jumps to avoid the onion rings. and also land dead center. Whether he gets hit or not, if you land dead center on those bombs, you take no damage. So just really impressive movement during this lengthy Mother Brain 2 fight.
Whoa. And she's really giving him the business, trying to get that extra set of onion rings on him.
Definitely picking up the aggression level as Mother Brain.
Man, and MrGuyAverage had a great Draygon fight, already out. Gravity jump, no problem. This has been a great run from him, too.
Really impressive stuff from both of these runners. And like we said at the beginning, Sire, this is a brutally category. And both runners have given us a great show tonight.
So you're counting, right? How many shots is he up to?
Well, he just got into the, on my screen, just got into the catch-up phase, so that's the home stretch. I don't know the exact number, though, Sire.
I'm just messing with you. I lost count like 100 shots ago. But yeah, he is in the catch-up phase. I have heard some people say that they prefer the catch-up phase because it's a little easier to manage, but it is definitely more dangerous. They take one hit from that catch-up, and they are doing it again.
No, absolutely. Even with full suits, it doesn't matter. Not with that few energy tanks.
Oof, and a couple of those catch-ups getting really close to Galamoz, but he's still taking it in stride. Uh-oh. MrGuyAverage having a little trouble with his ice clip. There he goes.
Got the ice clip on the way in, ice clip on the way out. Galamoz continuing to charge ice shot Mother Brain to the face. Coming up on 55 minutes exactly. Just really tidy run.
Yeah, real clean.
And that'll do it for Gala. GG's.
Oh man. And I have to say, with that clean, a low ice percent run, I mean, he has really earned it here. I mean, that was very well executed.
I'll say, I definitely second that.
I wonder, yeah, wow. If if the PB in the spreadsheet is Galamoz's actual PB, he's gonna beat it by like 20 minutes.
Oh my goodness, the 20-minute PB is on the table.
I'm sure that can't be his PB at the moment, but still, I mean, this run was fantastic. And we'll probably see, I mean, that means we'll probably see a race PB in the SRL when he finishes, so.
No, for sure.
Oh, and the saddest moment in Metroid history. Down goes the baby.
Maximum firepower with that hyper beam, 1,000 damage per shot, 36 shots to Mother Brain 3. Gala with a great shooting rhythm here, got a really nice jump pattern. And as I say that, he bonks right into Mother Brain's face, but that's absolutely okay because Mother Brain 3 is dead. Very nice fight from Gala.
MrGuyAverage taking the swag D-boost down the run there.
I love that. That was awesome.
And yeah, just an escape to go, and Galamoz secures the first victory of the playoffs here, and secures himself a spot in the money.
That's right. Cash prizes await the top 8 finishers of this tournament. That's really cool. It's cool to see that Super Metroid speedrunning has come this far. Alright, no speed booster for these runners, so you're gonna see the long way through the escape. No Shine Spark shenanigans on display.
And Galamoz already ruining my challenge bracket as I may have picked MrGuyAverage. Game one, my bracket's over.
I don't know. I haven't rolled back or watched back the strat chat. I don't know who I don't know who Rumble picked, but I know I picked Gala.
I think Rumble picked Gala as well, if I remember correctly.
So you're telling me it's a push?
I think you guys only picked like one race where it was opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I think you guys are pretty much the same, if I remember correctly.
That's amazing.
Or kept saying two. Andrew versus Aussie and something else. I don't remember the other one. And Galamoz, here it is. Dang.
Wow. GG's to Galamoz, finishing with an official... Oh my goodness. It's so good I can't even talk, sire. Finishing with an official SRL time of 59 minutes and 9 seconds. And he says in the SRL channel that is a 27-minute PB. Get some,
wow.
Gala. That's absolutely incredible.
What a fantastic run. What a way to end this series. Just such a great race and such a great run. Really, props to Galamoz. That was fantastic.
Oh, that was terrific. Terrific stuff from Gala's. GG's.
Yeah, I like Rumble's comment. Let's just bust out a sub hour for low percent race, right? You know, it's not hard or anything.
It's not hard or anything, no. No. Well, we still got one more runner in the race. Gonna see if we can get some audio rolling here.
Yeah, I think it should switch automatically here. Oh, his audio's not. Looks like his audio's not on.
Let's see.
I think
we're joined by Gala. Gala, welcome in and GG's.
Hey y'all, thanks.
Yeah, so 27-minute PB. That's
yeah, no big deal. Low ice is a cool category.
So was that true? What you're saying that it's like only your second or third run, or
yeah, it's like second or third run. Like I did one run at the start of the tournament to at least know what I'm doing, and it didn't go very well because I didn't know what I was doing. And so I practiced a little bit. I think yesterday or a couple days ago. And I actually got a run together, so this is what it looks like.
Yeah, run with no deaths either. Very impressive.
Yes, it's not too bad.
So as we finish watching MrGuyAverage here for a second, I mean, you handled that low ice run so well. I mean, why low ice over, say, RBO that you vetoed?
When it comes to categories, it's highly likely I don't know what I'm doing. So
okay,
with low ice, I'm more likely to know what I'm doing than RBO.
Gotcha. A little simpler with the pickups. You know exactly what you got to pick up.
Yeah, you know what? I have a set boundary of items I need to pick up.
Yeah.
And the movement's not too complicated either, because you don't have speed booster, high jump, or anything like that.
Okay.
So to me, it was just a matter of getting the bosses down.
So, I mean, for everyone who wasn't in the SRL, they maybe weren't treated to your commentary earlier, but you ended up forcing that bingo race. Any regrets there?
No regrets.
Awesome.
Like I was like, this is my old. Like I was thinking about vetoing or picking 80% all bosses, and I was like, yeah, maybe I'll do that one. And I was like, wait a second, this is my only chance to do bingo. So I just went for bingo. Although the match wasn't that great for me because the card was kind of, well, I guess it's not the card. It was really mean. Like Phantoon really had me shook, and I just could not think anymore. Like I was supposed to visit all of Rick's ship, but I just couldn't. All I cared about was living. So.
Okay, that makes sense now because you picked up gravity and then went back in the wreck ship. That makes sense. Yeah.
I wanted no chance of dying, but it was just too slow.
I mean, it was still really close within a minute, so.
Yeah, it was a really good race. I really enjoyed it.
Definitely. So you wanted to play all bosses then? MrGuyAverage kind of played into your hand?
Yeah, I was like, all bosses would be a pretty decent category. But it would have been kind of dicey if, like, I heard he died at Draygon or something. I wasn't watching the restream. I was watching the chat.
Gotcha.
But I think it would have been a really close race again.
Yeah, you guys were definitely close. I mean, I don't know how you feel about it, but I mean, it looked too in certain sections. I mean, you guys were synced up, almost exactly doing the exact same movement, like going into alpha PDs, the same door for door, deboost for deboost. Like, you seemed to be pretty close in skill, so it was a great series. I feel like.
Yeah, it was really good. It was also really exhausting. Like 3 races back to back to back. Like,
yeah,
holy moly.
But I think that had a little bit to play into it here, because MrGuyAverage early in the race forgot ice beam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he didn't lose too much time to it, maybe like a minute, but he went to do the lava dive and then realized he didn't have ice beam and had to go back up.
Yeah, that's a long ways to go.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't get like through the lava. He was like in the lava. He didn't do the gravity jump yet, and then realized it. So he didn't like get into lower Norfair or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did have a death to Ridley in this race. The rest of the time that was taken in here.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure my Ridley was really on point. Because that's just like he could be a really trolly fight. So I had to practice quite a bit for Ridley.
Yeah, that fight looked like it went very well for you. You looked very in control, handled the swoops pretty well. Yeah, MrGuyAverage had quite a different strategy. He did way more pogo manipulations, and but then I don't know, he lost it at one point and got a bunch of tail hits. So
yeah, that happens to me too. Sometimes the pogo, like when Ridley turns around, it's like he gets, I don't know, hits me like unexpectedly. So I try not to pogo too much.
Yeah.
Miguel, you gave us a terrific race, and congrats on moving on to the top 8.
Thank you, Hockey.
It's been a heck of a ride, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was like really nervous after losing bingo. I was like, oh, I have to win 2 races in a row. I was like really sweating about it, but I pulled it off. So I'm really glad it went out well.
MrGuyAverage, though, just getting into the catch-up phase against Mother Brain 2, so he's on the home stretch here.
Yeah, having a great fight. I think he's done.
That's it, yep.
Yeah.
Way to go, MGA, finishing off Mother Brain 2.
Yeah, he's still on a great time. I mean, his timer stopped at some point, but I mean, He's not going to be all that much slower. Maybe 10 minutes. I don't know.
For sure. So I'm not sure, Gala, if they're going to do like a reseed every round, but have you looked at the bracket who you might draw for the next round?
Oh, is it going to be scrambled, or am I?
No, but the chat is full of tournament organizers, and I'm not one of them, so I think we'll have an answer in short order.
Okay.
I don't think that it was expected to be reseeded. I think it's just going to be a straight bracket.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure. You know,
yes.
99% of the time, we do it one way, 1% do it the other way. So,
you have from what I see here, you have the potential to meet up with either Sloters or Timo-chan in the next round.
Yeah, they're both great runners. Although, I'm really looking forward to facing up against Sloters. Mostly because Sloters is my inspiration for racing.
Wow. That's amazing. That's excellent to hear, too.
Yeah, like...
Oh, Tracy.
It was like a few years ago. Like, I was running for, I think, a little while longer than Sloters. Then Sloters joined on to the SM community. And for some reason, Sloters was like still my inspiration, and he wasn't even like sub 55 yet. And he was like my favorite person to race. So
awesome.
He's only gotten better since then.
Yeah, what is he, seed 2 these days?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he ended up number 2.
So I think I might lose against Sloters, but if anything, I got to race him in a tournament, which is really cool.
Absolutely.
I think Sloters has like really good times in all categories. So he'll be really difficult to bring down, but we'll see what happens.
MJ's beginning his escape having defeated Mother Brain 3. So just bringing it on home, just rounding third, heading on home in this low percent ice race.
Yeah, and really rounding out a great series. So glad I got to watch it. Make sure to follow these runners. They put on a great show.
No, absolutely. Fire hit the nail on the head there. Give these runners a follow. They've been absolutely incredible throughout this tournament, both in the Swiss rounds and now into the playoff bracket. So definitely, if you like what you saw today, give them that follow, give them that support. They certainly have earned it. MrGuyAverage is getting that excellent wall jump rhythm up the left side of the climb. It's really impressive stuff. Bring it on home, MGA.
Yeah, and I don't even think he had a time posted in the spreadsheet, so probably about to PB here with whatever he does, even if he does this.
Well, yeah, how about this? We're going with the Animal Save, the canonical ending. Let's go. Absolutely. After a run like that, I think you got to go for it. That's the cherry on the top. That's a phenomenal accomplishment to come back from a Ridley death there, sire. Just absolutely amazing.
For sure. I'm glad that he did. I'm glad we get to see this finish right here with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 6 seconds. Still a really fast low percent run, and just what, 13 minutes off? I mean, in low percent, that's nothing.
All right, see if MGA will join us for an interview. Hopefully Gal is still with us too. Give them a chance to wish each other GGs. Fortunately, I already marked MrGuyAverage is done, so we get to sit here in silence. This makes for a little bit of an awkward moment, but you know what? That's all right. We're here. Sire and I are here to break the ice, so get the low percent ice. Terrible joke.
Very, very, very good. Ending that run with that pun. And we are joined by Mr. Guy Average. Welcome, and GG. What a great series from you.
Hey, what's up?
Good game, Mr. Guy Average.
Good game.
Well, walk us through a little bit of that, Mr. Gavage, because that was an incredible run, marred a little bit by some unfortunate circumstances.
That low percent run was probably it was the worst of the 3 runs that I did for sure, because I forgot low ice, and how do you forget ice in a category that is centered around grabbing that item, you know? So it was really dumb.
Definitely tough, but I feel like you came back strong and you finished strong, and we applaud your efforts in this Super Metroid multi-category tournament. GG's for sure.
Yeah, definitely appreciate you finishing it out there, and finishing it out really well too. Cleaning up that, especially Draygon was really fast, and a nice clean mud rain fight. So, have you done many of the low ices or no?
Not really. This is like my 10th run ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I've actually never died to Ridley before, so that was, I think, my first death in
wow.
running this ever. I've died to Mother Brain multiple times, but yeah. So,
Sure.
yeah, Mother Brain was super solid, actually. I think that was better than Draygon.
Terrific on our end.
I think I took only 2 hits, and yeah, really smooth for me at least. All of Turing was pretty
Very
smooth.
nice. Very nice.
Well, it was a pleasure to watch you in the tournament, Mr. Guy Average. Do you have any final thoughts on the tournament from your perspective here, kind of outgoing?
It was, honestly, this is the best tournament that I joined.
Nice.
I've certainly made it farther than any tournament before. I mean, this is my first time making it to like a playoffs in anything, so it's pretty cool. And thanks to Gala, for the races. That was awesome. 3 hours of Super Metroid. It's cool.
Yeah, thanks for the races. It was a lot of fun.
Definitely. And that was my first triple bingo race too. And
Oh, really?
I had no idea what I was doing,
That's amazing.
Well, really winging it here tonight. Gala, do you have any final thoughts into your next round?
Good games to Guy Average. It was a really good race, and thank you all for doing commentary.
Oh, it was a pleasure on this side for sure.
Absolutely, Gal. It was a pleasure.
And I hope I fight Sloters in the next round. Really looking forward to it.
We'll cross
You're that Sloter. You got trouble coming for you if Gal is going to be there. He's going to be waiting there for you. So be careful, Sloats.
Yeah,
what do you think?
Oh, good.
What do you think, Tyre? Should we close it out? I think we're getting the
hook is coming in for sure. But it was definitely, both of you, it was definitely it was obvious that you deserved to be in the playoffs, and it was a great race tonight. Thanks for putting on a great show. Yeah, we are getting the hook. So you want to sign us off?
You talking to me, Sire?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So stay tuned this week for more Super Metroid multi-category tournament action coming your way. Check the schedule. Follow the runners. Follow this commentator. Sire did a terrific job. And on behalf of all the folks organizing the Super Metroid multi-category tournament and all the folks at SpeedGaming, this is the Hockey Towner joined by Sire1425. Wishing you all a pleasant evening, and we'll see you next mission.
See you next mission.